Hey, back another week for Game Night Frenemies. May the best game win. Spiel des Jahres winners this year, 87 and 88. Do you want to tap the things? Oh, no, that's... Okay. Yeah, we're good. Sorry about that. And 87, we've got Auf Achse from Wolfgang Kramer.
Can you pronounce that one more time for me?
Auf Achse.
Auf Achse.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And from Wolfgang Kramer, so far in the series, we've played Heimlich & Co. or Top Secret Spies. That was just Kramer. We did Tikal and Taurus, where he was co-designer on those.
They had a pretty good run.
Yeah. Yeah. And
Poor
so...
Knizias.
Right.
That's
yeah.
shocking.
Well, and so in the next game, we'll talk about this some more, I'm sure, throughout the stream. But the next game, Barbarossa, is from Klaus Teuber
Also
of Catan fame. Today, that's what he's best known for. But we already played Wacky Wacky West and Hoity Toity. Anyway, so the two of them were kind of like the kings of this realm of board game design, and which was fun. Or it's fun to see that, and then tonight they go head to head, and we'll see Wolfgang Kramer again with El Grande, which is going up against Catan. So we will see.
Might have to move things around my schedule to
okay.
for that one.
I think there's a slot
Is
open
okay.
still. Anyway, so I think this is the original edition. We'll get in. Oh, I'm getting ahead of myself. We need to talk about where we are in the bracket because everyone cares. So this is match 10. Hey, we made it to 10 streams, guys.
Wow. Is this where the balloons and the confetti start falling?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. Match 10.
And you've been here for half of them, Tyler. Thank you.
Wait, really?
Me.
Wow.
Yeah, yep. This is your
There's
fifth.
been a few.
Yeah. And then the winner of tonight's game will go up against just one 2019 winner. Pre-pandemic. Not the game, the real life scenario.
Not the game.
So with that, we'll just jump in to Auf Achse.
What does that translate to?
I think idiomatically translates to like hit the road. So we're truck drivers, and we're doing long haul. Freight moving across Germany. So this map, sorry that it's sideways for all of you familiar with German geography.
Could have fooled me.
But we do get into Switzerland and Italy and Denmark, but it's mostly Germany. And this is a classic pick up and deliver game with, I think the biggest twist on it is there's an auction for getting contracts. But we all start with a hand of 3 contracts. And the information on these, we've got an example card here. You've got where you're picking things up from is that top city, and then where you're delivering it to. How many goods? That's the
Warren.
the Waren, and then how much it's going to pay out. So once you've made that delivery, how much money are you going to take? And you would be taking it from some company, I'm sure, but in the game you'll be taking it from the bank here. But at the bottom, we are, it's a public auction to get the contract. And so when someone ends their movement exactly on a city space, they have the opportunity to select one of these 4 contracts, essentially to put up for auction. An interesting thing in this auction is if I was the one to put it up for auction, let's say this one, if you wanted to up the bid, you would have to go up to the next boat number. So they're set tiers. But when it gets back to me, I don't have to increase it. I just have to essentially call, in poker terms, where I just yeah, I'll match that. And so now it's me, but at that same number that was just bid for. But then if you wanted to increase it, you'd have to go up to the next one.
And is that the Coastin?
Yes.
And
yes.
And then if that's 3 people in the bid, then I would have to go up again.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep.
And
exactly.
You just have to call on mine.
Yep. Exactly. And then that last column, if you add up the cost plus that's just what you're going to net on the contract once you fulfill it.
Helping you with the math.
Yep.
Oh.
Yep. So that's kind of a nice little helper. Anyway, all the cards follow that same format. Again, sorry, it's not showing up great on camera. But that's what this market is up here. And maybe I'm getting ahead of myself a little bit on these rules because we haven't even talked about movement. But if you land on a city, end your movement on a city, and you don't put one of those up for auction, you remove this one from the game, from that river, because the game will end once we've gone through that deck of cards. So that will help keep the game moving along. So we've got these little trucks, and these are our goods that we will be loading onto our trucks. If at any point you want to be able to hold more goods, at any point on your turn, you can pay either 3,000 or 2,000 for a trailer, an additional trailer. And so that 2,001 you can hold up to 4 more.
Up to 10.
And then the 6 goods trailer will cost you 3,000. But you can buy as many as you want. The kicker is when you sell them back, I guess, the resale value isn't great. You're going to get $500 back. So it's a bit steep. Also, if you haven't sold it back by the end of the game, you don't get any money back. So that's something to watch out for.
Is money just the scoring mechanism of the game?
Yes. Winner is whoever has the most money. Okay, so like I said, got ahead of myself a little bit. On your turn, you're going to roll both these dice, and you're going to pick one of them. So if I rolled this 5 and this 2, then I can choose one of those to move that exact distance. And so I'm yellow. We just have Ben here tonight.
Just me.
Just Ben, just boring old Ben.
Well, I wouldn't go that far.
Well, I did. And there.
Remember the thing I said about coming playing El Grande and Catan?
I would pick the 5 or the 2 and move that exact distance. So I could go 2 to Graz, or 1, 2, 3. I wouldn't be able to stop in Wien, which is Vienna. I'd have to go 1 more. Unless one of my contract cards had a start city or an end city that is Wien, then you're allowed to stop short of the full movement. You also will be forced to stop short with the Stau.
Stau.
Just traffic. What a great word. Stau. Or the construction token. But other than that, you're picking those. If you roll a 6, it's not on frame. If you roll a 6, then you pick a number, any number that you would like to go. So that's awesome. If you roll a 1, that kind of sucks. Well, if you pick a 1, which you would only be forced to do that if you rolled snake eyes, right?
Mm-hmm.
But to kind of offset that, you get to place the construction marker anywhere you want on the board. So that's kind of a way to hamper an opponent. And when you place it, I just want to make sure that I get this right. You place it on an unoccupied highway space, not a city. So you wouldn't be able to put it directly in Munich, but you could put it next to Munich. And it disables that section of highway. And it remains there until someone moves it, or an event card. I'm sure something in there would do that. And then traffic, Stau. Sorry, it's just such a great word.
Stau.
Will be coming into play with event cards. So you have a hand of cards.
Mm-hmm.
They're not.
Trying to get familiar with the geography.
Yeah, and that's gonna take a second. It would be nice if there was like a little map, like on the Ticket to Ride tickets.
It's about 20 years too soon for that.
Yeah. Also, it never got a U.S. release, so like it was a German market thing.
Yes.
So can't complain too much. So let's say I did have a contract that started in Wien. I was picking up some goods in Wien to deliver. Then I would play that card in front of me. So they're secret until you've started that contract. But you can have multiple contracts going, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's why you would need trailers, because none of the contracts on their own go beyond that storage. So it's not like you have to complete a contract before you start another one. But you do have to get to the starting point, obviously, to pick up the goods that are there. I shouldn't say obviously, but thematically, it makes sense that would be the case.
How does one pick up the goods?
You just stop in that city, and then you just load it up.
You put that many on it?
Yep.
It's as simple as that. You don't buy them, you don't...
Yep.
That's nice.
Yep. I mean, so you never had to pay for your 3 starting cards, but you did have to pay. So in that way,
purchase the goods. You just gotta go pick them up.
Yeah, I guess. Cool. I think that's enough to get us going.
That auction money that's between players doesn't go back to the bank.
That does go to the bank.
Oh, it does. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know if you're choosing one to auction, as in like I want to make the most money off of this one.
No, it goes to the bank.
Okay.
Yep. Oh, yeah, and I didn't explain this. So I select one, but I don't make a bid on it. Like, I'm not bidding on the one. So whoever wants to bid on that first, that's where they start.
Okay.
And if no one bids on it, then you get the contract for free. Okay, I was looking up just to make sure. The game ends immediately if there are no more public contracts on the board. That display of 4 and the stack. And a player has completed all of their contracts. And then whoever has the most money wins. Incomplete contracts are worth nothing. But you would still, yep. I think that's. Does that feel clear as mud?
Yeah.
Okay. It's a dumb question because the correct answer is yep. But if it was clear as mud, then.
Regardless, we're about to start. So.
Yeah. Let's pick a start player. We will.
What color am I?
I believe you are green.
You are green. Here's green. Sorry, I picked up the wrong one.
Do we start in a particular place?
We get to pick where we start. It cannot be in a city directly. Ben will start.
Interesting.
And let me make sure.
And then.
Oh, okay. So this is. I was confusing it with the old rules. This will be my first time playing it with the updated rules. When it came out in '87, there were a couple outdated mechanisms, such as there was only one die, and that you got what you got, right? And you had to play your contracts in a certain order. This is more flexible. But anyway, the thing that I was getting confused is you can start directly in a city in this version, and you should look at your cards to decide which. You were saying something, sorry.
Oh, so just to clarify, when I land on these spaces, I draw one of those?
Yes, and that's only when you land there by exact count.
Mm-hmm.
So if you pass over it...
Then we do an event, or we don't do the event.
Correct. If you roll a 6, I guess you could choose to stop there. Most of the events are positive, but not all. So there's some risk in triggering an event. I should, kind of along those lines, I should mention, I don't think we're going to run into this, but you can drive past another truck. Only
I blocked the road.
There is a stipulation that on the highway spaces there can only be 2 trucks stopped there. With 3-player, we're not going to run into that. But unlimited numbers of trucks can be in cities. So,
fair enough.
Where should we meet up first, guys? All right, yeah, go ahead and place.
Go ahead. I'm going to butcher all these names.
That's fine.
Do we have to place ours before we switch this turn? Or do we place at the start of our turn?
We'll all place and then.
GNF.
Oh, cool.
That's how you say it, right?
Yeah, that's pretty great. Yeah.
I'm gonna go to Brussels. Is that how you say it? I don't know how to say it.
Yeah, well, that one would be French.
Bruxelles.
So I don't even know. And then you can pick up however many goods are part of that contract and go ahead and put it down in front of you.
Set 2 goods in my delivery mobile.
Yep.
Can we name our trucking companies? Is that?
Yeah. No, you definitely should. And then you can go ahead and put your contract. Well, if you're starting in Brussels, cool. And then so 2 of these. We'll start here. And then I'm gonna start. Oh, does that make sense? Yeah, I'm gonna start in Flensburg. Way up yonder. And I've got 3 goods. All right, and then it begins.
Yeah. Is there a good location?
I was looking for one.
I don't know.
I was looking for one. I did put it here, but yeah, as long as there's no one there, that's okay.
It just so happens I needed a 5. If I count correctly, 1, 2, 3. Nope, it's a 4. Well, that's a bummer.
Well, is it one of your starting cities or one of your ending cities?
No, it's the next. Well, it's a starting city. Oh, I can stop short.
Yes. Right.
Well, go ahead and move me to Milano.
Wait, why can you stop short? If you're stopping in a city, you can stop?
If you're stopping at a city that's either a start city or a destination, yep.
Oh, okay.
And you can fit those on your truck.
I will commit to that contract as well.
Cool.
Correct. I got a 6. So I will go to. I'll go here and do an event.
Oh boy. Okay. So, we've got.
Doing a quick Google Translate over here.
Yeah, I guess these are from the cards are from the old edition, and the translation is so it's not in there.
Put you on the spot a little bit.
It's gonna have to be that way for all of them.
Okay. You went over the speed limit in a dangerous stretch.
I thought you said they were good.
This is the old edition. I think.
Wait, I get there faster. I get to my
exactly.
Nothing bad happens.
And no one caught you. No, you have to pay 500. And the editions also. The new edition, it's euros. The old edition, it's Deutsche Mark. So you have to pay 500 Deutsche Mark, but all you have is euros. I don't know what you're gonna do.
What's the conversion?
Yeah.
Euros to Deutsche Marks.
Okay.
Well, note to self: don't get an event.
I may have led you astray. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I'll have to look into that a little bit. Oh boy!
Ooh.
Speaking of snake eyes.
Speaking of not breaking the speed limit.
Yeah. Okay, we're gonna do some fun stuff. So I have to move 1, which will trigger an event. I also get to place the construction. Ben, you want to get to Vienna, and you're there.
That's fine.
Okay, inspection. Is that one? So much for putting that off. Oh no.
So the events are not good.
So it's inspection is in Munich, and when you get there, give this to your left neighbor, who then, and I think it's saying before you do anything else, like you have to go.
You have to go to Munich as like your main priority before you can pick up or deliver anything.
Yeah. Oof. But that, I'm not sure how that mechanically makes sense. Like, can I do other stuff in the meantime or no?
That'd be a bummer if you couldn't.
And then once I've given it to my neighbor, I get to roll again and take another turn. And then whoever has this at the end of the game has to pay $1,000.
It just keeps going around the table.
Yeah.
So, I guess you're probably just stuck with it until you go to Munich, because you just want to make sure you get rid of it before the end of the game.
Maybe.
Because if you couldn't swap and do anything anywhere else, that would be pretty brutal. I think it's just like
it
a hot potato.
It does say on your next tour, which I'm not sure of what that means. Let's just make a decision. Do you either have to go directly there, or it just has to happen at some point? What do you guys think?
I think thematically just having to stop there at some point to get rid of it.
Okay.
Makes the most sense, and it's just a game of hot potato.
Okay.
It's just like an extra contract, basically, kind of.
That you don't want to have.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm good with that. Okay, so that was my turn.
Ooh.
6.
Lucky duck.
Go ahead and...
I'll spend some time on the forums.
1, 2, 3, 4. I would like to buy a trailer.
Do it.
I think I will do it.
By the way, we all started with 5,000.
I stopped in this city exactly last... No, not exactly. Should there have been an auction?
I don't think... I think that's when you're not doing something that has to do with one of your contracts.
Well, I will buy a wagon, trailer, whatever we want to refer to it as, for 2.
Oh, okay. Okay. No, it's the only stipulation is you have to arrive there by exact count.
If you do
so, even if it does have something to do with your cards, that's fine. You can do both, but you had to have gotten there by exact count.
Well, move me. I rolled a 6. I'd like to go to Bozen.
Boom, boom, boom. Bozen.
And I'm going to pick up another 3.
Wow.
Pieces of cargo.
I bet we'll find an answer about this inspection card.
Just take those 2 down.
Wow.
There.
You're all loaded up.
Loaded up.
Now's your turn, right?
That's my turn.
So Tyler's up.
Alright. Another 6.
Nice.
I will go to Hanover.
Oh, wait. But you got there with a 6 here, right? So technically that is exact count because you can pick whatever you want. Did you want to put one of those up?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
So we got Geneva.
Let's go ahead and do Frankfurt to Linz.
Okay. Okay, so yeah, does that... So we got Frankfurt here and Linz right here.
So I can go up to 200?
Yes, if you want to be a part of the auction, you would need to go up to 200.
I will go to 200.
Oh, that's interesting, right? Because, like, do you want it? Because if you want it, then I should drive up the cost. And it might not be that bad. No, I want it. I want it. 400.
What?
So you could stay in it by saying 400.
400.
I'll go 6.
Oof. I'll pass.
I'll say 6.
Alright, I'll pass.
So 600.
So how long do you get the trailer for?
For the duration of the game, until you sell it back, and you could sell it back for $500. And I believe either of those can happen on your turn.
Should I flip this out?
Yes.
It is a Stuttgart to Berlin.
Hey.
Stuttgart.
Okay.
Alright. Well, I rolled a 6 previously.
Yes.
And I will go to Hanover.
Nice.
And I will start this contract, which acquires me 4 goody goods. Oops.
Goody goods. What is it that we're transporting? Like diapers or probably not electronics, given the.
We don't talk about it.
Oh.
We don't talk about it. Okay.
I can't speculate.
That's number one of freight is you never.
Okay. It is, we guessed correctly. Drive to Munich on one of your next trips for an inspection. When you arrive there. Yeah, so that was correct. Okay.
Where is Berlin?
Me and good old Wolfgang, we get each other.
Geneva to Graz. Where's Geneva?
How young was he at the time? I know, like, they like to put his photo on the inside of like box covers and stuff. Like,
yeah, here's.
Is that Geneva or Geneva?
Geneva? Geneva?
I will not auction anything.
Okay, so then we move this one off. Cool. Okay. And it's my turn?
Yeah.
So you are all loaded up. And here we've got a 2 and a 5. Wasn't that the first roll of the game? Okay, I think we're headed to Berlin here with that 5. And that's I can stop there because that's one of my cards. I'll get 3 goods. Oh yeah, thank you. And I want to head to Trieste with that. But yeah, that's my turn. I also want to get to Munich.
I'll move 4 and go to Salzburg.
Cool. By direct count.
By direct count. That is correct. And yeah, I'm just gonna discard this.
Cool.
No reason to help you guys make money. That's what I always say.
Yeah.
You could also help yourself get money, but
Alright. Let's go here.
Oh,
Boxcar.
Boxcar there.
Alright. I think I'll take a 6.
Directly in Nuremberg. Cool.
And
I think so. We play turn-in taxis a lot, and I think I drive the family crazy with my German pronunciations. And I just need to be cool with saying Nuremberg, Berlin, Munich.
That's another one I wouldn't mind playing on the stream.
Yeah, it's so good. Ooh, Linz, which you guys are by that. Let's see the name. Oh, 5 goods. So I think I'm only allowed to get a trailer. Oh, so that must go in hand?
Trailer?
Oh, right. Duh. I'm silly. So that would go in hand and not out in front of me until I get to Linz. So I would have time to go get a trailer. I am going to be in that corner of the world. The first one is 800.
John.
But that's a big...
The Earth is round. There are no corners. Unless you're a flat earther.
I bid 800.
It's kind of flat, if you ask me.
And pointy. And cornered. Alright, I'm going to do the 800.
Yeah, I'll do 1600. Oof. I think I have that much. Yeah, I have that much.
How much money do I have? I'll match 16.
I think I might be playing too conservatively, but I'm going to pass.
I don't want to give it to you for that much. Do I want to be stuck with it? No. Do I want you to get it for 1600? No. Look me in the eye and tell me how bad you want it.
Shrug.
I'll pass.
Nice.
So 16, so that's 2,000. I got 400 back.
Nice. Yep.
You're the proud owner of that there contract.
Okay.
And that was that. Okay. Oh, we're all kind of converging on...
You're rolling great, John. Just wanted you to know.
Arguably the worst roll in the game. There's not even a consolation prize of getting to place construction. Cool. Yeah, let's move forward. Let's move south 2 spots. What's that?
I said I'm putting my hat in chat mode.
Oh, nice. Here we go.
Is that...
You can...
I can do a 1?
Yeah, move your...
I needed a 3 to get to where I was going. So that is highly unfortunate.
Oh, do you want to replace the contract? Because you might... Because you could go to Linz and then...
Could, but...
Do an event.
If I've learned anything, it's not to do the events. So
we just got all the bad ones, so there's no good ones in there
those
now.
are the 2 bad ones?
Yep. The 2
I
bad ones
don't believe you. Let's get this one. Stuttgart. You guys both want that one.
You took it out because we want
This is going to go away quickly.
Well, yeah, when you keep picking the 1 instead of the 2, man.
I know. I don't want an inspection or a speeding ticket.
That's an interesting element of it, though, right? Because the game ends once all those contracts are gone and someone finishes it, And so it's like, if that deck is going fast, you at least want to have stuff
to work on.
To work with,
towards,
yeah.
Good die.
Oh, sorry. For some reason, I thought you weren't done yet.
I wish I wasn't done yet.
4.
Like a 4 or a 4?
I'll take a 4. How far does that give me? 1, 2, 3.
Oh, you're green here.
Oh, I'm green. 2, 3.
You can stop
4.
there. Nice.
Stop
We
and
do like a
wins.
little trucker salute to each other.
Yeah,
as you
yeah,
hold next to me.
Oh boy. Okay.
Because until we place the Stau marker, no one else is on these roads.
Wait.
Yeah, it's open highway.
Wait, hold on. Pause. Is that here?
Yeah, other truck, but yeah,
Oh, my bad.
you're good.
I'm. Yeah.
Mm.
And then that will sell 4 of my goods.
Yep.
And I get 22,800.
Uh-huh. Nicely done. Okay, and that was by exact count, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you can put one up, or that first one's going to get discarded.
Is this as in the steamroller?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep, it is. Glad you picked up on that.
And is that as in the steak?
What's that?
Salisbury steak?
Oh, no.
Probably.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
And that's as in the
The food.
the food.
Yeah.
The burger.
The burger.
Not to be confused with Chessburg, which is cheeseburger.
Yeah.
Where's Hamburg? Oh, right there.
There's no Essen on the map.
Yeah. That's a good point. I wonder if, because I mean, pandemic. That's always the one that comes to mind. Because there are only just 2 German cities, aren't there? In pandemic, and one of them is Essen. Like, if you're gonna pick 2, like you're probably gonna pick Berlin and Munich, or. So that was like the first example that comes to mind of like a pointed. Ooh, that's a long distance. Too good.
Pretty good though.
Yeah, I'll do 500.
Pass.
I'll match. Did you buy a 6 or a 4 trailer? No.
Just a 4. 6 is too rich for my blood.
Yeah.
Dang. Yeah, I'll do 1,000.
If I passed once, am I out?
I'll match.
You're out. Yeah.
Then don't wait for me.
Oh, that is tough. Man. Okay, you can have it. Dang it.
For 1,000.
Yeah, I think I'm being too careful.
The game ends as soon as one player plays through all the contracts in their hand?
Once they no longer have any. Yeah.
One player, not all the players. Okay.
Yep.
Alright. That
Wow.
is my turn.
Dang, dang, dang. Okay, that's
There you
better. That's better. 4
Coming
to
back.
5.
Here's the comeback.
Alright. I can get to Munich land. And
Munchin. Thank you.
I've done my inspection.
That you have.
And
Did you pass?
What's that?
You passed the inspection.
I guess. I don't know. I'm a little nervous about that. Oh. Man, I keep on... When a contract comes up for auction, I keep on thinking like, oh yeah, I could swing it like this, but then I don't end up picking it. But in my mind, I'm still like, oh, I need to swing by Vienna.
Go that way.
Okay, yeah, I know what I need to do.
Oh, and then this contract I completed. Do I just discard it? Now that it's done, I did that.
Yeah, I guess.
Most tiebreaker is like how many contracts you did or something.
There's no mention of a tiebreaker in the old edition. It's never happened. Yeah, I will put up. Oh. Yeah, none of those are awesome. But I guess I'm gonna have to. Oh, man. That's too bad.
And you can have...
I'll put up the Dortmund. Is that to Milano?
Yep.
Yeah, I'll put that up.
Dortmund to Milano is...
Dortmund to Milano.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll do 200.
$5.
How much? 5?
8.
I'm out.
How much? 8. Dang it. Oh, yeah, I guess.
No, you can have it for 8.
In my mind, I'm like, he's just driving up the price. He doesn't actually want it.
I would never.
So I jumped the gun on that a little bit. My reaction, but... Okay, that concludes my turn.
Ben?
Yeah.
And you can have multiple trailers?
Yep, you can buy as many as you want. 1 and a 5.
I'll use the 5 to get over to Queen. And with that, I complete both of these.
Oh, wow.
For 4,200.
That's where Wiener Schnitzel?
How many goods is that?
4. We'll toss that in there now. Call it good.
Alright, my turn?
Yep.
Wiener Schnitzel.
6.
Man.
Getting a little lucky. I'll go to Lean. And so 2 for 2,600. And can I buy a trailer now?
Yeah.
I will buy 2 4s.
For 4,000?
4,000.
You
I like it. That is a cool wrinkle in the game that, like, you can go front heavy, or you can front load your initiating contracts. Okay. Is that your turn?
That's my turn.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I think I know what I
I
want to do.
could've
A 1
done
and a
that.
3.
Oh, should he have auctioned one off?
Oh, it was not by exact count. Oh, but it was a 6. So yeah, if you want to. You just have to let me reroll when you're done. I'm just kidding. Let's stick with it. And let's see.
I'll do Hamburg.
Hamburg. 2 Salzburg.
That's
I'm gonna. Oh no, yeah. I'll put up 700 for that.
I'll do 1400.
pass.
I'd have to go up to 21 or 22.
22.
Ooh. It's still a decent payout. I'll do 22.
Pass.
Dang it. I'm fine with it, but
Are you? Are you really?
okay. Now I just have to think really hard. Okay, so that was your turn. And I rolled a 1 or a 3. And we will go ahead and stop by. Well, I just haven't had great luck with the dice. Okay. Okay, yeah. 1, 2, 3.
Oh.
Good one. Good one.
Schnelle Verladung.
If I know anything about Schnellefeladen, this is not something you want.
Um,
I'm glad that you can speak German.
He can't. He's
Read
making all this up.
oh my gosh. Okay.
I mean, I wouldn't know.
In his head, he's thinking, what should I say?
Yeah. All future die rolls are 6s.
So I got a new ramp, and I've got some loading workers.
Oh.
Those cost money, you know.
Yeah. Oh, they were lent to me by one of my customers. I feel like we're role playing.
Yeah.
And I'm the dungeon master, and just making this up as we go.
Do a charisma check.
But which die should I? So next time that I pick up goods, that I load goods at a start city, I get to take another turn.
Ooh.
Wow.
So this stays in front of me
That's so good.
until that happens.
That's amazing.
You're amazing, John.
Yeah, I'm amazing. Yeah.
You
Okay.
got the one good card out of the whole event deck.
Well, I am just making it up as I go. So
Of course.
if you needed any more evidence,
3 and a 2.
do it. It's so funny how we all ended up right here.
It's because it's a construction zone.
See,
And we're all just attracted
to
to
get to
construction
Munich, so I can get rid of that. I guess I'll go to Salzburg.
Yeah, baby. With a 3.
Yeah.
Putting one up. We're getting rid of Brussels to Flensburg.
Let's do Brussels to Flensburg.
Getting rid of it or putting it up?
No, I'm getting rid of it.
Okay. Okie dokes.
Okay.
3 and 5.
I will go to Lynn's and go short. Oh, but I have to have a pickup in my hand in order to do that? Or I have to have one already down?
Either a pickup or I already have it down, and so you're completing the contract. Oh, you've got 2.
Which is a total of 11 goods.
Holy moly. That's why you bought.
Well, there goes the game.
I guess. That's crazy. I'm sure you can, but I'm just double checking.
That I can start 2 at a time.
Yeah. Wow. 10, 11. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't say anything to preclude that. Okay, that was something. And my turn, because that...
Yes. Yep.
A 1 and a 5.
Wow, those aren't even far, too. Those are super close.
I know that I want to get there. And then go there. And then there. And then there. And then there. And then there. Okay, yep. So 1, 2, 3. Cutting it short. But I'm delivering 3. And I'll get 3,900. So 3, 5, 9. Danke, danke.
Come on. 6. I'll use the 6, unfortunately, as a 1.
Wow.
So that I can get this guy off my back.
And that was by exact count.
Yes, it was. We'll do this one.
Saarbrücken, right here.
To Nuremberg.
Oh, it's a nice short little stretch, but
It's a full load.
full load.
I'll do 700.
Ooh.
So is this just like negative points at the end of the game, or what is?
I'll pass.
What is the?
I will pay you 700.
Well, he can still.
Yeah.
Pass.
Oh, you're just changing out money. Oh, you got it for 700.
Oh, that doesn't go to you.
Yeah. You just have to stop. Wait.
I'm trying to figure out like what happens if I don't.
Oh,
What if
you
I
have to
just
pay.
don't
You have
do
to pay 1,000 at the end of the game.
Oh, if I'm holding it.
Yep. Oh wait, we didn't do. I forgot about the other part of that card. When you arrive there, give this card to the left-hand neighbor. Then you may roll the dice again and drag on.
Oh.
So
So he can go.
let's. Well, that's.
Do you want to
I think that's nah. Let's just when you get rid of it, that's your turn. We'll say,
Mhm.
but then
after that.
after that, we'll do the extra.
That would take the sting out of stopping there with a 6 a little bit more.
Yeah. 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 Sorry.
That's okay.
I mean, that happened recently enough, though. Do you want to...
Doesn't matter. But, yeah, it was like, I was like, I'll do it. But I could see like, oh, yeah, it doesn't matter. I'll do it and then go again.
I'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay.
And what city is that?
Oh, boy. That is something.
I get 2 more goods.
East Amber way up here.
And then... Oh, dang it, I was just there. Rude. Where's Mannheim? Right there.
Mm-hmm.
Flensburg.
Way up top.
Milano.
Down here.
Milano.
Oh. Wow, that's... I'll do 700.
I'll pass.
I'll match.
Do 1400.
Match.
2100, John. You gotta do it. Put an end to his trucking monopoly. Once and for all.
Yeah, I'll do 2100.
Okay.
Okay.
And then you're up.
Okay. Okay. Guys, this is fun. Okay. All right. Oh, yeah, sorry. A 5 and a 3. And we will go to Milano. Oh. We're going to Verona. 1, 2, 3 by exact count. We'll load up. Oh, you know what? Okay. Okay. We're not. We're not. We're going 5. By exact count. And we'll pick up 3. I just thinking out loud because I don't think it will affect gameplay at all. I think I'm just gonna give up on this contract and try and stay lean and not. I think the only shot I have in the game is not buying trailers, and so I will just do this one as opposed to doing both of these, having to buy a trailer.
Mm-hmm.
That's my rationale. Since there's no penalty for not fulfilling a contract by the end of the game, because it's not the end of the world.
Mm-hmm.
Someone's needing.
I guess especially if it was the end of the world, then it wouldn't matter. Whatever.
Then,
yeah. So. Yeah, that's the question, right? Because now I need to get. I like this logistics puzzle.
I like it too.
If I can get to. Oh. Dang it. Yeah, I'm not going to put one up. So, just get rid of that. Oh, boy.
So we're at the end?
Holy stromboli.
so when these are gone.
Yeah, once those are all gone. So, yeah, I guess that was my turn.
Guess it was.
A 3 and a 4.
We will move 4 into Frankfurt.
Now, the game ends when all 4 of these are gone, or when we've all done all of our contracts?
Once all of the public contracts are gone, and at least one player has gotten rid of all their contracts.
The active ones or the ones in their hand?
Any contract that they've acquired. So,
Okay.
in hand would count as well towards that.
Okay.
But it could happen that one person or multiple people have all their contracts finished before that's
Mm-hmm.
gone, and then as long as they don't pick any new ones up, that could happen first, and then the market
I see. Okay.
dries up.
I think I'm just going to discard.
Oh boy, dang-a-rang. Shoot,
Okay.
I'm getting all nervy. 2 and a 4.
We'll go to Verona
Okay.
and drop off 6.
Nice.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
And grab 4,200. Dang.
Yowzers.
Oof.
And then I didn't get exact, so.
Okay. A 4 and a 5. Can't quite see it there. Almost. Okay. So I. Yeah, I want to get to. I've done stupid things. It's okay. Yeah, we'll just
Do you
go.
want to discard that Verona one?
Oh, yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Needed a 2, got a 3. I'll deliver that for 3 of them. For 2,700.
Okay.
Yeah. 2 or 3. Chat's awfully quiet.
Chat,
It's on spring break.
if you're out there, send us a sign.
Good.
Good.
They're on spring break.
The least Nate could do after bailing would be to hop on the chat and say hello.
3 and a 4. We're gonna drop by. Yeah. Well. Stuttgart. Complete this. I'll drop off 3 goods for 3,300. Can you have me 3 of the bluers there? Thanks.
Yes, sir.
Okay, that was not by exact count, so Ben's up.
Six, yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh,
Let's try my hand at this.
a special contract.
Oh, that kind of go one of two ways.
On one of your next stops, drive through Vienna, and
Wait.
you will get 2,000 Buxers while you're there. Deutsche Mark.
Yeah, boxers.
And then leave this contract, this card, in front of you. If you haven't, leave, not then, but just leave this in front of you. If you haven't done it by the end of the game, you have to pay 1,000.
Lovely. Let me a Sonderraftenrag.
Alright, it's my turn.
Oh,
I will go to Ginny
nice.
and drop 5.
Oh my goodness, this kid's killing us. Oh.
And that gives me 45.
Holy moly.
He's got to get all the way up to Hamburg.
Mm.
We got to.
I gotta get all up to Hamburg.
And then,
Keeps rolling sixes like he is.
yeah, I've been rolling pretty well.
So that completes this.
Oh, and then I can discard if I want.
I think you, the rules are making it look like either you put one up for auction or you discard the first one.
Yeah. Where's Zurich? I couldn't find Zurich.
Right here.
Oh, yeah, we'll do Zurich.
It's in Brussels.
Brussels.
Oh. 500.
Pass.
I'll match. It's 4 pieces. And then do I have to sell my trailers before the end of the game to count them, or do they just sell?
You will want to. They don't sell automatically.
Automatic. Okay.
If you don't do it, then you won't get any money back.
Okay.
I'll do 1,000. I think that works.
Where are you trying to go? What's your thing? Linz?
Linz.
Okay. You can have it.
No! No! I don't want it.
Saw your bluff.
Dang it. Alright, let's see here.
Good news is it's your turn.
That's good news.
Don't know how good of news that is, but
That's so good
it's
news.
news.
That's so good news. Alright. 4 or 2.
Wait. I think I wanted to sell one of my trailers, but that's okay.
Oh, that stinks. Yeah, there's not gonna be enough time. But that's okay. How many contracts do you have left? That's it?
Mm-hmm.
Crap.
Just gotta get to Hamburg though.
Yeah. How many contracts do you have left? That and that.
Given the way he's rolling, he'll be there in 2 turns.
Well,
I've got at least 3 turns if he rolls 2 6s.
that was... Yeah, I got too aggressive on my...
So your conservative approach quickly turned aggressive and...
Yeah. Alright.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, baby.
Good one.
Hope you get a Sonderaften roll.
Oh, we all know that word.
Motivation.
Motivation.
Your motivation is motivation.
What motivates you, John?
Proper pay and
Rights.
being well organized are motivating your drivers. I guess I have a fleet now.
You get the red truck as a second truck to move.
Du darfst sofort oder später. Oh, I can immediately or later go 3 spaces. 1 to 3 spaces.
Sounds nice.
Yeah, we'll hang on to it till that fateful day.
Well, I just need to go here. Grab 6.
This is bad.
To Nuremberg? Where's Nuremberg? Okay.
Go ahead.
Rolled a 3. Wait, is that, yeah, that's me, right?
Mm-hmm. Dang it. You're putting it up for auction?
Yep.
I will pass.
I will also pass.
Oh, wait. This one?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I got the wrong one. My bad.
No, you're good.
I'm just cheating.
No, you're good. Okay.
So with such confidence, I was questioning if I remember the game correctly.
And then can I sell... I can
Yeah.
sell the trailer?
Yep. So at least that one for 500. Okay. You good?
Good.
All right. Yes. 5 or a 6. And we will be going to Hamburg with a 6.
Just cause.
Because I don't want it to be exact count. Right, because it was 5, right? Anyway. Wait. Yeah, I don't... Yeah. Okay. Oh, shoot! I forgot about this.
What is that?
Next time I load...
Take another turn, right?
Yeah, take another turn. But I can do that right now. If you guys are okay with that.
I'll allow it. You're loading. You have
Okay,
loaded, right?
so 40... Well, I'm going to unload those 3 for 42.
Wow.
Thank you. And then I will load up 4 with this contract. Okay, and then I will use this to roll again. I've got a 6 and a 4. We want to swing by. I want to go to Dortmund. So let me think out loud here, because I want to do. I could get there by exact count. Well, either way, because I've got a 6. Does it make sense for that to hang around?
No, it's going to be gone sooner or later.
So just go ahead and go by exact count and get rid of the card to make it so no one can get it. Mm-hmm. All right, so if you could send me to Dortmund here by exact count, and I'm loading up 2 goods.
Are you discarding this or auctioning it?
Discarding. And I use... Oh, I haven't used this yet. Okay. Your turn. That was a big swing for me. I don't think I can catch up to first place, but I can at least have respectable.
John, I will always respect you. Regardless of what you score.
Regardless of my 12 points in Ticket to Ride, you still respect me after that.
I still respect you, and I will. So don't let my judgment be an influence on your decisions.
Okay.
But I'm flattered to know you care that much about my judgment.
I do.
I'm going to move 1.
Is it if you choose to move 1, or does it you roll snake eyes you get to move it?
No, if you move 1. Yep. Let me just.
Yeah. I've moved 1 before.
Well,
or is it
as
one?
Either as a natural 1 or as a 6.
I've done it with a 6, and I would have probably moved it a long time ago. That's okay.
Oh, when you stopped at Munich.
Mm-hmm. But that's all right. I thought it was just if you had no choice and you had to take a 1.
Yeah. I see. Yeah. Sorry.
It's okay.
That concludes your turn.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Good. Alright. A 6 or a 2. Sorry, friends. Well, we are going to... yeah. Man. We're gonna go 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and spend my motivation for a 1, 2, 3, and complete this. So I'll drop off 4 for 4,400. Thank you. And right.
like swung around the whole board. And, like,
I know. I was gonna say.
I know. It was kind of crazy.
It's kind of cool.
With a lot of luck. Oh,
Yeah,
you like
let's
the
try
drama.
our chances.
Oh,
You've had a couple good ones lately. I would give for some motivation.
ah,
I got a flat tire.
so
Go back to
you
go. Do not collect $20.
pass by another driver who's stuck on the side of the road. You
It's Tyler, I'm
can
not helping him.
you can either just keep on driving, or you can help him. If you help him, sit out a turn, but get $1,000.
Does he have to decide that now, or can he wait till like?
Till he sees his roll.
Yeah.
I think.
I probably have to decide now.
Yeah.
I feel like that would be a misstep this late in the game, so I wave like very nicely,
Yeah.
and I kind of smile and like wince,
Yeah.
and hopefully that's enough to not ruin his day.
Yeah. Okay. You're not the only one who did that. So.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
I hope I gave him the most respectful look out of
Yeah.
everyone who drove past.
He just hates the world now and thinks humanity is hopeless.
Well, he's not wrong.
Yeah. Okay. Tyler's up.
All right. We'll roll a sixer.
Are you serious?
Right.
And I will say hi to everyone. Oh, this thing. What am I doing? And I
There's no other decision to make, is there?
well, if I have another contract and I pick up more goods, can I still sell my trailer
If
and
it's
just
goods on it.
ditch those goods? Or how does that work?
I would say no.
Yeah, I would think if you're holding goods in it, you wouldn't be able to get rid of it until you've delivered the goods.
Delivering the goods. Okay.
See if the rules address that explicitly.
And then vice versa, like I wouldn't be able to start a contract unless I have space for it.
Say that one more time, sorry.
And vice versa, I wouldn't be able to start a new contract unless I have the space for all of the goods.
Correct, you would just have to buy it.
Or could I just like take up to the max and then?
Nope.
Because that makes sense.
Are you done?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so here's my question. I'm close to Munich.
Yeah, we all are.
That's true.
Question: if I am already there,
So I rolled a 2 and a 5, neither of which would normally allow me to stop in Munich, right?
mm-hmm.
Because I have this, am I allowed to?
I think it counts as
Like a
destination to stop.
okay. So I'll do that, and now we're playing that we roll again. So the operative's gonna start going faster. Or there a 1 or a 4.
Well, so since I'm already there, do I have to like move out and move back, or like
No.
if I had it? How does that work?
I don't think it counts if you begin your turn there,
But I could like take an action to go there, and then I get the free action. So I roll the dice, and then I just stay there.
Yeah.
And then I get the extra action.
Sure.
Is that?
Yeah. So net effect, just pass the card along. I would say that's fine.
I can make sure you don't get this next turn.
Okay, 1 or a 4. I want to head down in this direction. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see. What goodies await us?
Tell me it's something horrible. It's the same guy on the side of the road.
Is that the word for maintenance? Oh, wow. I get to go 4 extra spaces.
Very good. Come back.
We can look it up if you don't believe me.
I believe
No, I
you
believe you.
most of the time.
But I'm only going 1 because I need to pick up some crap in Verona. But I will gladly take the opportunity.
And I will collect on my 2,000 for my special contract.
Oh, that's right. Nice. Nice.
You don't get it. I haven't stopped there.
I will move 1.
Okay. And that's that?
That's that.
Okay. I've got a 1 or a 6. And we will go 1, 2. And drop off 2 goods in Milano for 2,200.
John is going to beat both of us because you're trying to block me.
Well, I can't help him move 14 spaces a turn.
But you can throw the roadblock in front of him. So throw it in front of me.
This game is fun.
Is that it for you?
That's it for me.
1 and 4. Wins and get 1,800.
Wow. I don't think I won, you guys.
It's
I think you passed me.
well,
Alright, my turn.
Oh, you need to go there anyway.
Or no, sorry, I need to go. I can go here. That's not exact. I'll pick up 6.
Wow, you have just the right amount of space there. Well done.
I think I had 2 extra.
Oh, I delivered 3. And that's
Okay. 1 or a 5. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3. To Zurich, that one that I didn't want. Pick up 4. I've been able to get by without any trailers. All right, what do we got here? Not bad.
and then give this to you.
And roll again.
Yeah, roll again. I want to roll a 1. Aha!
Don't do it.
Where are you going?
Doesn't matter.
Frankfurt. Frugamagugadega.
Verburger and Brussels.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that hurts. That's good. That
And
hurts.
then you gave me inspection.
Well, I guess no. We're gonna do that. When does it end?
Immediately once someone has.
Okay.
Yeah. Once someone has completed all their contracts.
Dang it. Wow. Okay.
Oh, and I'm selling this.
For 500. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Yeah, once the public contract market's up, it's a little less interesting because it's just roll and move at that point. 5 and a 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's been good for me so far. My luck's gonna run out.
Did you move the guy?
I haven't yet. I'm trying to decide if I want to go 5 or 6.
I might as well any number you want.
Yeah, but I think I'll go 5 because 6 doesn't quite get me there, unless there's a good card.
I'll look at it and tell you what it says.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, read it for everyone to hear.
Okay.
I
I don't speak German very well, but this is a good card.
Oh, okay.
Zahle Breftingung. Zahle Breftingung.
Okay, I'm not gonna.
Dran zoom zo werkzort die worzen zijn. Bij door zo vergungen.
Something about a tool.
Well, you wanted this tool. I'll tell you that much.
I didn't want to risk it, so.
Done.
You completed the game?
I completed it.
Oh my goodness. I wasn't even.
You got a whole 1 space.
I was not even looking. Oh, a toll.
Toll. I was close.
Well.
Drive to the nearest event space without drawing a card. It's weird. Oh, I was close.
You had me real nervous.
To finish
And I lose 1,000, so I'll just ditch that. And I'll trade that in for 1 more of those.
Okay, I had 16,900. Wait, that's not. Yeah.
That's math. I had 17,100.
I had.
Oh, so just a difference of 200.
Mm-hmm.
I only had 1,100. 11,005. So I lose.
I think it was picking up that last contract that you picked up.
I got it for free. Well, part of it was I lost this, but.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I don't know. It wasn't doing a whole lot at the
Yep.
end.
Let me make note of that real quick. Okay, we will go into intermission and be back shortly. All right, and we're back. But chat still isn't back from spring break. Okay, so this game, like I said, Klaus Teuber. I'm going to read this directly from the rule book, the background, because I think that will help
inspire us,
contextualize what the heck is even going on. Deep within his mountain cave, the ancient emperor Barbarossa still lives. Craving entertainment, he invites you and your friends in for a riddle duel. You and your opponents will create riddles by molding ordinary things out of clay. You must then try to solve your opponent's riddles first. You advance along the scoring track fastest by being the quickest to solve your opponent's riddles. You can also score points if your riddles are neither too easy nor too difficult to solve. The first player to reach the finish space wins the game. Mm-hmm. So this, I mean, that's it. Is you're trying to create an object out of clay. In this case, we'll each have 3 objects that we're molding, and we'll place them here. And we'll write down on a piece of paper what our objects were, place those over here in secret so no one can look at them, but have a record of it so you don't change over the course of the game.
That wasn't a butterfly, that was a bald eagle.
And I think this these riddle examples are really helpful. So this will make sense when we talk about this in a second, but that's too obvious that it's a flamingo. That's way too vague, but that is something that someone could arrive at, but you want it to take time for them to arrive at it. So not too obvious, but also not impossible. And so those are more examples. You got the Eiffel Tower here. And so I kind of see some, this as a predecessor to like the Dixit style. You want to give a clue that some people will get, but not everyone. And just that idea, that concept of striking a balance between not too easy, not too hard. Anyway, and this iteration of that, we will be doing it with Play-Doh. So, we're each going to write down 3 things that we're going to mold out of this clay. And it also comes with this long sheet of words that you can use, but don't use these because then we can reference this sheet. I think it's silly that it suggests pick 3 of these things.
I love the probably give ideas. Of,
yes.
Like,
yeah.
This
so
is
I'll
how
just
difficult you should.
I'll read some. Although some of these are. Whoa. Okay. All right. Balcony, bald head, bandage, banjo, baptismal font, bar, barn, bat, air pump, cyclops, cypress. That would be tricky. I don't know what I would do for that. Handkerchief, harpoon, headlight, heel, helmet. We'll jump down. Pothole, potato, prayer wheel, pump handle, purse, radiator, radish, etc. So those are some examples, but we'll just kind of come up with our own, right?
If either of you makes a baptismal font, so help me.
With 1/3 of this. Okay, so what you're going to do is, on your turn, you're going to roll. So after we've molded our creations, place them on there.
You make all 3 at once?
Yeah, so there will be 9 out there.
No.
And you're working to guess 6, right? The 3 of each of ours. And you will move your pawn. It wasn't clear to me. Oh, yeah. So place your pawn here. You're going to roll the die to move that many spaces. If you land on a dragon tile, and there are 2 of those, then your opponents will each get 1 point. And that's all that happens. That was your turn. If you land on one of the gem spots, you move up the jewel track.
We start at 12.
And we start at 12 because we're going to be spending jewels. The reason is like, well, that's dumb. If I just roll and happen to land on a dragon, you can spend gems before you roll. Instead of rolling, you can spend gems to decide how far you want to go. So 1 through 6, spend 1 through 6 gems instead of rolling. But you can't roll and then be like, oh, actually, I want to change that with gems. So if you go here, you just get an additional gem. Okay. If you go here, you get to ask someone for a letter of their word, essentially. And the rulebook says, I could say, hey, Tyler, for this one, tell me the first letter, or the third letter, or the last letter. Those are the examples in there. So you could say 5th, or maybe you could guess, I don't know, if you said like 17th, and there aren't that many letters, I don't know what happens. And then you could just kind of keep those notes. Well, what actually would happen is you would write it down, slide a piece of paper back to me, and then I would make a note. That was, whatever letter of that thing. So that kind of helps you figure it out. That's here, this friendly gnome, the letter gnome. I don't know. If you land on the question mark, that is where you get to ask yes or no questions. And you can keep asking yes or no questions as long as the response is yes. But the yes could be yes, maybe, I don't know, or no. But as let me make sure it's not. Oh, no, it doesn't have to be a yes. Just as long as it's not a no.
And it's like a public question and answer.
Yes, exactly.
Interesting.
And it can, it doesn't have to be the same object. So that's your chance to just keep on asking questions. Okay. That's the first half, is the asking questions. There's a second half, which is the solution phase. To try and solve a riddle, if you think you know the answer, you write it down, hand that piece of paper to the owner, and they will announce if it is correct or not. But they won't reveal anything. If the answer is correct, you stick an arrow in it.
Bink.
Boop. And this is just an indicator of how easy or difficult it was to get the thing. So, if you are the first, so if I'm the solver, the riddle solver, if I was the first person to place an arrow in there, I'll get 5 points. Any other position, if there was already an arrow in it, then it's only 3 points. Sorry. There can only be 2 arrows in a thing. So
Like a 3-player game, or just in general?
Yeah. It would, yes. In general, but also logically with a 3-player game. But the owner of the thing also gets points accordingly, depending on how many arrows there are on the whole scoring mat. If there are only 1 or 2 arrows out there, you go back 2 spaces.
So if you just want the
because
first
it was easier than all the other ones, right? 3 arrows, back 1 space. 4 arrows, no effect. 5 or 6, 7 or 8, or 9, moving forward, etc. We can reference that chart as we go. But the only time you're going to get points as the riddle creator is if there were between 5 and 9 arrows already on the board. Okay, special action. You can use curse tokens. We each have 3. You can do this at any point in the game, and it interrupts the game. It ends. Let me just read this. I find this hilarious from a outdated perspective, but also it's just funny and fun. When you want to use a curse token, call out curse. This interrupts the normal flow of the game. You can do this at any time during the game except during an opponent's solution phase. When you call a curse, it costs you 1 curse token. Then you can either ask for a letter as described in the letter dwarf event, or try to solve a riddle. Afterwards, the play continues where it was interrupted. If several players want to call curse at the same time, each rolls the die. The higher roll gets to go first. Okay. So it interrupts it, but play will continue where it was before the interruption. And then either all... the game will end once someone gets to that final space on the score track, or once all of these arrows have been placed. There are 13 of them. There will be 9 objects, max 2 per object. So
the game ends when
all the arrows are gone. There are 13 of them.
Or if someone gets to the end of here.
Yep. All right.
Wow.
So we'll all need a piece of paper to write down
middle school ceramics teachers would either be very proud or very disappointed here shortly.
Yes.
Ooh, excuse me. I really suck at deciding things. So, Can I make them and then write them down?
Sure. All right. I'm going to write mine down first. I don't know what I'm doing yet, but I'm going to... Now that I've come up with my ideas, I think your method is probably better.
This is probably really suspenseful for the audience.
Yeah.
Especially
Well,
since they can't see what
I was trying to mold on frame, but I also don't know how exciting that is. Okay. All right. There's one that you can look at, audience. Oh boy, I like that. Yeah, should we have turned on the intermission graphic? While we...
Oh boy, I can't get this to work. I want it to work.
It's one of those like it's good for people who aren't artists, right? Because that's like actually kind of the point, is that you don't want it to be good.
What?
I'm looking at these and
mine are as good as I can.
So one paper per thing?
I just wrote them all on one piece of paper.
Okay.
Oh boy. And then the rules say to stick them under here, which I think is a good suggestion. Okay.
Well, let
Let's
the
see.
embarrassment begin.
That's right. Let's see who goes first here. And it is Tyler. Alright, so you have to roll to start.
Okay, how many guesses do I get? If I guess, then what happens if I guess?
You just keep going until you get a no answer. I can take the baggie.
Interesting. All right, I want to guess one. Can I guess one? So I have to write it down and then.
Does you need to roll the die?
Well, oh yeah, roll the die and see. Or
Spend crystals.
if you want to guess, you could spend 6 crystals to come back and land on.
So 3.
Okay. Okay, so you can point to one and ask about a letter. I will read it for preciseness. Ask an opponent for a letter from one of his riddles. Ask its maker for a particular letter, such as the first or third or last. The riddle maker secretly writes down the letter and sends it back.
I'm going to take it, these things didn't have to be a single word based on
Yeah,
baptismal font.
right.
That's 2 words.
Subway car is on the list. 3-cornered hat, which is hyphenated in the example list. So,
All right, I want a letter on this one, the first letter. Is that
Okay.
what you say?
yeah, and sorry if it's not clear, these are,
Oh, those are together?
yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense now that because that's 1, 2, 3. Yeah. All right, yeah, give me a letter on that one.
Which letter do you want?
First letter.
First letter?
And that's secret only to me, so like Ben wouldn't know.
Yeah, so I'll write it down, and then you can write down whatever note you want about, like, the question that you asked, etc. So you remember what the clue was. Okay. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay.
Well, I'm going to use 3. Put me on the guess. A letter. Tyler, I would like to know the first letter to that object there.
Hey, I want to know the first letter of that object there.
Well, that's just too bad.
Okay, and Tyler's turn.
I will go 3. Wait, 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
And I want to guess that one.
Do you ask yes or no questions first?
Oh, yes and no.
And then
So when do I
after
get to
that-
ask? When do I get to tell what it is? If I already
So
know what it is, what can I?
Well-
which space do I need to be on to do that?
yeah, you can.
but-
It is this one. You can. That's an interesting question. If you can just.
But why wouldn't you want to spend the first half? giving
Because
us
then
something?
it gives you information,
Oh,
right? It sounds like. Dang it, it's the same problem we're running into with Wacky Wacky West with the may. The word may. You have a chance to ask questions and may try to solve a riddle. Okay,
Sounds like
but it
both
says
are
you can
optional.
stop. You can stop at any time.
Yeah.
So I guess
So
you
you
could.
have a chance. And I say if you don't want to take that chance,
Yeah. So,
Well, I guess I'll start with a question.
which one are you doing?
This one right here.
Okay.
Your guess doesn't have to be about that one either, right? Like you could
Oh, right.
use
right.
your yes/no questioning on any.
Yep.
Both John's and mine, and then guess at John's.
Yep.
And I'd say the question out loud.
Mm-hmm.
Is it food?
No.
So now your questions are done.
Yep. And if you want to make a guess at one,
Interesting. Okay. No, I'm good.
I'm there. Well, I don't want a 2 or a 5. Oh, no, I'm yellow. I don't want a 1 or a 4.
What do the dragons do again?
It gives your opponents 1 point each. Okay, so I'll spend 2 crystals. And remember, the answers that you could give are yes, maybe, no apparent right answer, or no. Tyler, is this a living thing?
No.
Okay, I will make
I'm
a
going
guess.
to spend a curse
Oh, a curse.
to make
oh,
a guess,
Oh.
unless you would like to also
Um,
spend a curse.
it says
Is it too
the-
late now that you're to the guessing portion?
yes. Oh wait, I'm reading it wrong. You can do this at any time during the game except during an opponent's solution phase. And now that I've gotten the no, I'm going to guess. Let's see a pen. This one.
Mm-hmm.
And then you either announce yes or no.
No.
No. Okay. And then I don't think anything. Yeah, if your answer is wrong, nothing happens.
I think I will spend 3 more. Over here as well. Last question about that one, John. Would I be expected to pay more than $100 for said thing?
Yes.
Fantastic. Let's see, another question. John, that guy there.
Mm-hmm.
Is that something that I would encounter while playing a video game?
No.
Fantastic. I'd like to make a guess as to this guy here.
The green one. Mm-hmm.
Can I have a piece of paper?
Oh, yeah, sorry.
You want me to say it out loud?
Don't you? Yes.
Okay.
May I stick it?
You may stick it.
Consider
so you
it
get
stuck.
5 points for blue.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And minus.
Also, do you know how many points are on this track?
Oh.
I counted it.
Oh.
31.
31. Perfect.
And
I love it.
it's almost like Heineken Co's 42.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. The total number of arrows that are now in all the riddles determines the exact effect. So green will go back 2 spaces.
And I can go back.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. I'm going to eat this so that there's no evidence for John to see.
So the curse, again, what you can do, you can ask for a letter described in this, or try to solve it.
I'd like to spend a curse.
Oh, okay, all right.
John, I'd like to guess what this is.
Which one?
That one.
Okay.
It's very possible I spelled that wrong. Ooh. Ooh.
Yes.
Wow.
Oh my word.
I'll stick that one as
I
Oh
well.
my
didn't get
word.
anything from that at all. I can't.
Tink.
I have no idea what that is.
2, 3, 4, 5, and I'm back 2. Thank you. Slash not.
My
thank
pleasure.
you. Yeah. Oh my
Wow.
word. Yeah. Okay, so Tyler's rolling
Yes.
or spending gems
Or gaining gems.
or gaining gems. Okay, I'm gonna spend 3 gems. 1, 2, 3. Tyler, can you give me the first letter of this one?
Mm-hmm.
And you can just write it on. Okay, I'm gonna spend a curse token. Oh wait, let me look at the chart. Yeah. Yeah, I want to spend a curse token. Interrupt. Your turn. And I'm gonna guess that to be clear, this one, Tyler.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Okay, so I will get 3 points for yellow and 1 back for green. So now, starting with the next arrow, there will be no penalty for yours having been guessed.
So the first 2, it's -3.
The first 2, it's -2.
-2.
The next one, or the third one, it's -1. Fourth, nothing. 5 or 6, advance 1 space. 7 or 8, advance 2 spaces. So 7 or 8 is like the ultimate sweet spot. Ben's turn.
So it is
2.
have yourself some puntos.
Yeah. There's not really much risk for you to run into the dragon there.
Okay, I will go 2. Right. I'll go here.
Okay.
And I will do this one. And I get to ask a letter.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Do you want a new piece of paper?
We'll just give him back the one that he gave me.
Okay.
Give me the first letter.
Right, Jonathan.
Yeah. We'll just roll the die. One, two, three, four. And that was my turn.
That's not me. That's me. Move me to the letter one.
What's that?
The next one, just one space.
Oh, the letter. I thought you meant the letter one. And that's a number.
That would, yes, yes it is. John, I would like to know the first letter to this thing.
Okay.
No. That thing.
Okay. Okay.
I really have no idea, you guys.
Okay.
I'm
Point
not
for
sure what
blue
this
and yellow. I'll spend 2 gems. And Ben, I would like the first letter of this one.
I'm gonna spend 3 to go here. John, that guy there. Would it be normal for it to have a hat?
No.
Okay. Go ahead, Tyler. Well, I guess I can make a guess, can't I?
Mm-hmm.
There's no reason why you wouldn't.
Oh.
Right?
Yeah, that's, yeah.
Okay, Tyler. I'm guessing that thing right there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait.
No.
Oh, I read this wrong. Sorry. The question phase ends once you get a no. During the solution phase, you have 2 options. You can continue to ask questions
Or make a guess.
until you get a no. Or you can try to solve the riddle.
Okay. Good to know.
So,
Go ahead.
Wait, so you get to ask questions till you get a no, and then you get to ask questions till you get a no,
Or make a guess.
make a guess.
or make it.
So you can either get 2 no's or a no and a guess.
Okay. I'm gonna go 1 space, and I want to ask a question about this one.
Please do.
Can you purchase it at a convenience store like Walmart or something like that?
Yes.
And then
you can ask more about that one or any.
or anything else.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, John. What even is it? I don't know.
For the audience sake, so they're not just getting a stagnant view of these things, I'm just gonna turn them if that's alright. I feel like that might be interesting. I don't know if they're getting a different perspective. I mean, I guess that one's already guessed. Chat, do you have any guesses for what this one is before we reveal it?
Come on, chat. Wake up.
Is this one? Can it be used as clothing?
Yes.
This one? Is it traditionally made out of wood?
No.
Okay. I would like. Okay.
So that was the question phase,
Mm-hmm.
right? So you could
Keep going.
until you get a no, or you can guess.
Can I guess this one? I guess this one.
Guess away. No, just kidding you.
Yeah.
Really? I have no idea what that is.
You get 5 points.
And nothing happens for blue. Nice. Dang. Okay.
Can I interrupt
Yeah.
and guess one?
Okay.
I want to guess that one.
Yes.
What? What?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's 5 points for green and 1 point for blue. Did you already do that? Oh my goodness.
Let's just
Aren't
go back
you
over
so-
there.
Yeah. Aren't you so clever?
I don't know. I think you're pretty clever. Like I have no idea what that is at all.
What? Okay. I'll spend 3. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Tyler, is this something you can eat?
No. I mean, I guess technically could eat anything, but no.
Yeah. It's not a food.
No.
Okay, so no one can send a curse out right now.
Ah, curse!
But I could continue asking questions because this is a part of the solution phase. Whatever. Dang it. I'm so lost here. Shoot. I know the first letter of this thing. Okay. Ben, is this something you would find in this house? But potential. You don't have to know everything. Okay. Okay. Ben, is it something you would find in most homes?
Yes.
There's a maybe or no apparent right answer as other options.
Using most as in greater than half?
Yeah.
Or like...
Yeah, greater than half.
Let's say yes.
Okay.
Or using most as in like 80-90% of homes.
Sure.
Now we're talking a whole nother ballgame.
Okay. Ben, is it something that would cost more than $50?
No.
Okay. Now's my turn. Man. I'm so slow because I'm so clueless on this.
Fantastic.
Oh, gosh.
Sean. I'd like to know what the last letter of that is. I'd like to spin a curse.
That is correct.
You get one or you're
I will.
two.
So there are 5 now. Or no, there will be 6. I'll get 1.
Oh, thank you. Let me stick it.
Yeah. Oh gosh. I'm so hosed.
Me too. I feel Very hose.
Yay!
Or sorry, wrong one. That one.
I feel one less hosed. um. Ben.
You use 3.
Yeah, thank you. Can I get the first letter of this one?
Yes.
And you can use maybe the bottom half of that. Would be helpful. Please and thank you. Ben's turn. Yeah.
Tyler, I would love the first letter of that right there.
So you only need 8 more points? 7? 8? Okay,
That's
Tyler's
it.
up.
Go one space. I don't even know what to ask though.
Yeah.
I have like no idea. Is this something you would hold in your hand?
I'm going to say no. I wish I could give it more. But
Yeah.
if
But
I
probably
understand
not.
what
Probably
you're
not.
asking, I'm going to say no.
Okay. John, is that made out of stone?
No.
Okay.
Five. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
That did not even roll, it just bounced.
Well, then you didn't roll the die. You have to roll the die. The instructions say no. That's fine.
Did you see it though? It was like,
I didn't.
I would like the last letter of that, Tyler.
Can I just give it? Yeah.
If it's a 2-letter word, then that made me very happy.
Okay, Tyler's turn.
Yeah.
No. I'm going to spend my last gem. The second letter of this one, Ben.
Like, is this typically found outside versus inside? Like a home or something?
Specifically the way that you worded it, typically, I would say no. You feel like that's a fair way to answer that?
Down again, does it use electricity?
No. I'm gonna use a curse token. I think it's just getting close enough. Then I'm gonna guess this one. Okay. Yeah.
John.
Mm-hmm.
This guy right there.
Mm-hmm.
Would it weigh less than 5 pounds?
No.
Same guy right there. Is it purchased for more than $100?
Yes.
I think you asked a similar question.
What? I asked something similar about the violet. That thing. John, this.
Yeah.
Is this taller than, typically taller than 2 feet tall?
Yes.
Is it man-made?
Yes.
Is it something you would use to decorate or add like visual appeal to a setting?
No.
Fair enough.
I'm gonna go 3. Can you give me the first letter, John, of that one?
Yeah, is there... Let's see. Didn't someone else get the first letter of that one? Did you? Well, someone else is in.
I wish I knew the first letter of that one.
Oh. Okay. Okay. Cool. Dang it.
There you go.
Thank you. Okay. Oh my gosh. uh,
Oh.
yeah. Yeah, Ben should lose.
I'll go here.
2 gems?
2 gems, yeah. Ben, I'd like you to give me the first letter of this one.
I could give you the first letter of that one. No, that one, yeah. Okay. 3 or 6. 3 or 6. It's too much gem power.
I really want to get over to the ask the dwarf a question.
Yeah. 1.
Come on, John, get me home.
3.
I'm almost there.
3 or 6. 2. Okay. I've been.
So with these, can you do any action or just guessing?
Letter or guessing?
Okay. Tyler,
Mm-hmm.
is that something that you own or possess?
No. Generally speaking, like for most people, or me personally?
You personally.
Oh, me personally, no.
John, is that something that you have seen personally in the last week?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm trying to think.
This is killing me. Do you own one of whatever that is?
Yes.
Is whatever that is in this room?
Yes.
Oh man. Will you look at it?
No. Okay, not a real question.
May I pick up the object in question? Make sure that it is the same on all sides. John, is this a vase that you
Well,
might
these-
put flowers in.
No.
That's all I need to know.
Okay.
Thank you.
I wish I could turn the camera around to the vase that's over there.
I just saw, yes. It's like, that's not 2 feet tall, but maybe you're just not very good at guessing.
That's possible. Was that your second? No.
That was my second no.
All right. I'm gonna go here. Wait, but you said the thing that you said last time, which makes everything that I'm thinking about just not okay. And then I know the first letter, which makes it even less obvious. Like, can there be... I don't know, I'm trying to think.
I'm so mad at Ben.
Yeah, I can't blame you.
He's going to wean.
Yeah. Alright. Does it... But you already said that it doesn't. Does it have aluminum cylinders inside of it? On this one.
Yes.
But you said. All right. This one.
Technically, he's not to the solution phase, so could I use this right now?
Yeah.
I will use this. I want to make a guess.
Okay.
You could use his too, right? And we roll off.
No.
Is that what it said? If multiple people want to use it at the same time?
Yeah, but I think that's like if someone says it at the exact same
Oh.
time, because he could. I mean, unless you want to declare that you're moving into the solution phase right now before he can. I don't know, but that's kind of like a timing.
Mm-hmm.
I interpreted this as like, in case there was something that was like a dead giveaway, and 2 people came to the conclusion at the same time. If several players want to call curse at the same time, each rolls the die.
So see, if you wanted to call it right now, I would say, it didn't say calls it at the same time, it says wants to call it at the same time. So I would say if he wants to call it now with me, then we go to a die roll.
Well, but what I'm saying is he could just say, I'm going to the solution phase, right?
But he's not there
Yeah,
yet.
but he called it before I said that.
Okay. Yeah.
Do you want to? I would say you can spend yours now to do it at the same time, but if that's not...
Yeah.
the
Yes,
roll,
I would like to spend mine now.
Okay.
then we would roll off.
So, roll off. Okay, Ben goes first. Did I give you bad information?
I think you did.
Ugh.
I'm pretty sure. Where's the one? That one.
Yes.
Okay.
So, you gotta put that in there, and
You get
2. Right, because that's the 7th.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yes. Would you like to plunk this in there? And then...
But I'm pretty sure you told me that it doesn't
And I
use electricity.
Oh,
Or was
That
that
was
for
that.
That one?
Yeah.
Okay. I mixed it up then.
So it was fridge, technically. So that's why I was like...
Or a
yeah.
refrigerator.
Yeah.
That's what I guess with refrigerator.
Yeah. And so, but I wasn't sure how to answer that, because like when you asked if we have one in this house, it's like, yes, we have a fridge. It doesn't, like, it's not that style of fridge, but, so does it matter that it's that
No, I think it's what the word is.
thing, or just, do you have a fridge in your house?
Because you could make that as unlike the thing as you want. That's irrelevant. It's up to you.
Yeah. Okay, so Ben won with 31 points. Tyler...
I give you 3. We're supposed to get 3 or 2 for the 8th.
2.
Pair.
So Tyler's at 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23? Or did I go one too many? Dang it.
30,
20,
28,
24.
7, 6, 25.
Nope.
Yeah.
23?
But then
24. And then I'm another 7 behind that. 17. 31, 24, 17.
But I think I'm losing a lot of points, right? Because a lot of mine didn't get guessed.
Well, no, I think, no,
It's not
you
that
don't
you
lose
don't
points.
want yours not to get. It's not bad to not have yours guessed, but you want yours guessed later. So you still want them guessed. That's why you don't want to make it too hard. Not because you'll lose points at the end, but because if you can get them guessed later in the game, then you get points for it.
I see.
So too easy, and they'll get guessed early, and you get nothing. Too hard, they won't get guessed at all, and you won't get any.
Okay, should we just go ahead and jump into voting and discussion?
Well,
I'd like to know what these are.
Okay, all right. So this was frustrating the heck out of me. I know it started with a C, and that it's something that you can wear.
It uses nuts as the main component.
Cocoa.
It's a coconut.
Nuts.
Coconut bra.
You got it real quick.
Oh my goodness. Well, I thought about bra.
Yeah.
Those are awfully round.
Oh my goodness.
Very
Sure.
Symmetric in shape.
Sure. Okay. Cool. I could not figure this one out. I got S and U. I wrote sucker.
I got S, and I was initially thinking it's like some kind of baseball bat. That's kind of what I was thinking.
The key here is that this is large.
Yeah.
Gets narrow. Gets a little bit larger.
Yeah, it's called a baseball bat.
With prongs on the end.
Screwdriver. But a SU?
Surge protector.
Oh, wow.
Wow. Yeah.
I figured you had one here with the setup of
Yeah.
your lights and everything.
That's true. And then you got this one, Tyler. Is it a chair
It
of
was
some
a
sort?
vacuum. I was thinking about at first it was a waterfall.
Yeah, that's
like
good.
you have a waterfall and there's a little lake at the bottom.
That's good.
But it's a vacuum.
That's good. Okay, so we got hamburger. And on the food theme, you probably knew where I was going with
I
it.
guess Taco Shell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The only thing that was coming to mind for that one was, well, we'll keep this G-rated.
I said joystick.
Yeah.
After I knew it wasn't a living thing.
Like immediately after I placed it down, I'm like, no one's ever gonna guess that. It was supposed to be a bishop from the chess.
Oh, wow, yeah. Okay.
And
Whoa.
seeing that we have pawns here, I didn't think like it'd be so hard to leap from like a pawn. But
I see,
now that I really think it was too hard.
Well, your other one, I knew it started with an H and ended with an E.
Mm-hmm.
And I could not for the life of me figure out what it is.
It was a half pipe.
Oh. Nice.
That's very large.
That's good. Okay, so you got fridge.
I thought that was a pretzel for so long.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then you
So
gave me the
he-
letter and the food, and I'm like, I got no idea. I got nothing.
Yeah. So starts with an S, ends with an L. That's what you got before you guessed it, right?
I think you're gonna say what it is, and I'd be like, I have no idea what that is. I would never guess that.
2 words.
Steering
Is it a
wheel.
flux capacitor?
The steering wheel.
Steering wheel. Okay.
And I could have been a lot more like
If you
precise
connected that one.
about, like, I could make a better steering wheel than
Yeah.
that, but I didn't want to.
Right.
Yeah. And then this one,
Yeah, that one I had no idea either.
a
Did you hear
musical.
me? I said it.
He said it. A musical instrument. Violin, with the bow, instead of like putting the.
And you got that? What? No way.
Just the shape of that was. I was like, the only thing that's that shape is a violin, and I was like, oh, and it's got the bow next to it.
Yeah. No.
Man alive.
But then you asked, you're like, didn't you already ask that? I was like, no, I asked that about the that thing.
All right, let's move on to our voting section. Okay, so we'll get these.
Hey, but
Oh, we
this
can just.
is an electric violin,
Yeah.
and you said.
I was wondering if he was gonna say maybe, but
Well,
I figured that would throw you off more if he said yes
Just kidding.
or maybe.
it's just like once you get to
I was
those
thinking-
caveats, is like, did I write down electric violin?
In my mind, I was thinking it's a train on a rail. That's what I was thinking. Or something.
Oh, interesting. Yeah.
But
Okay, so write down either Barbarossa or Auf Achse or AA if that. No one's gonna judge you for spelling on either one of them. Easily messed up. Okay, we got our votes.
I did.
And reveal. All right, we got 2 Auf Achses and a Barbarossa.
Man.
Auf Achse goes through. All right, Ben, you're the outlier
I
here.
am. Do I have my thoughts about one in
get-
particular, or
Both of
Just in
them.
general?
Why? I guess. Why did you vote Barbarossa? What kept you voting Auf Achse?
so? With these, I like to give a lot of weight to like the timelessness of them.
Mm.
And while Auf Achse
Mm-hmm.
wasn't a bad game, and I'm excited. We were talking beforehand about how there's going to be a new version coming out with hopefully some updates to the mechanics.
Yeah,
and
and
stuff.
I'm really excited to see
Yeah.
what those updates are.
I am as well, because I enjoyed it. Like, it wasn't a bad game, and I'm glad I played it, and I will probably seek out an opportunity to play the new version when it comes out.
Yeah.
But as it stands, it's just dated. Like, there are things about it that, the event cards and the roll and move and stuff like that
Yeah.
I hope they do away with.
Yeah.
But the bidding for these contracts and kind of, looking at, your net loss versus net gain, spending and trying to trade those, like, it felt very Ticket to Ride-esque with, like, the tickets. Like, can I finish this? Is it worth
Yep.
pursuing? Am I going to get enough back to justify, the investment I put into it?
Does that work with the plans I already have in
Mhm.
place? Yeah.
So, nothing against the game. But Barbarossa, I feel like this could come out now. And
Yeah.
it would compete with, like, a Dixit, like...
Mhm.
It's light enough that the roll and move doesn't matter. Like, it's goofy, it's silly, like, and it should kind of balance out over the course of the game. But like, I don't know. It's clever and different, but that doesn't make it dated. It's still a very relevant design, experience.
Yeah.
So that's kind of why I went with this one. And I've mentioned this before. Like, I'm looking more at, like, the experience that the game provides. Like, if I'm going to direct someone to the Spiel des Jahres list and be like, oh, play that one, it's probably going to be for the experience, because mechanically, most of them are dated and most of them have been re-implemented and done better.
Yeah.
So if it's a unique experience, that I feel like carries extra weight.
Cool. That makes sense. All right. Why'd you do Auf Achse? And what kept you from doing Barbarossa?
I just enjoyed Achse.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was kind of Ticket to Ride-esque, but I liked it. This one, I don't know, it's fun, but I don't know, it's not really my kind of game.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't know. It's my decision isn't very complicated. That pretty much sums it up.
No, that's good. That's good. Yeah. Well, and so I'll start with Barbarossa. I think it's fine. I think it's fun. But I think if I wanted, well, I even have to stop myself there. I was going to say, if I wanted to have something that was how you were describing it, lighter, quick, etc., like I probably would go to other games, not necessarily this one. But I don't have another game in the collection, and not that I've got the biggest collection in the world, but I've got a fair amount of games. Mm-hmm. I don't have any with modeling clay in them, and so that's a
and even like
unique tactile.
I don't mean to cut you off, but like you compared it to Dixit, and it's very true. And like you're trying to make things guessable, but not overly complex and not overly simplified. But even then, like it comes down to like it adds on top of that the layer of like deduction. Like it's an ongoing deducive process, as opposed to like a one-off guess.
Yeah.
And so you're working slowly towards these and taking information that's been mentioned, and so it kind of just rounds out that experience a little more than Dixit does.
Yeah.
Not to mention the fact that, like you said, like it's modeling clay. Like you get to actually build something that carries weight into the game, as opposed to just selecting a card and coming with a clue.
Right. I think in terms of like tactility, the closest thing I have to it is pictures.
Yeah.
I've not played that. No.
I love it. But it doesn't have that Dixit thing. Mm-hmm. There's got to be a name for it. Chat, tell us what is the name for that thing.
We'll just wait.
Yeah.
It's coming. They're looking it up right now.
Pictures doesn't have that because you're just trying to make the best representation you can in pictures. And so it's a little bit different in that flavor. And I liked it. I like that it feels like you're creating a riddle, but it's just a riddle with modeling clay. But it does feel like, I think of my son who's really into like jokes and riddles right now, and that really is what you're trying to do with a riddle.
Try to be clever and
make it difficult, but it's no fun if it's
too
just
difficult.
Way like strictly impossible, right?
It's funny you say that because the whole time in my head I'm thinking, what has he got in his pockets?
Also, like when you told us like that small bit of clay, modeling clay, I was like, I could probably make some decent things out of this. And then you're like, no, you gotta split it in thirds. I was like, no, there's no way I'm making anything meaningful. But then you look at it, you're like,
I thought you did pretty well.
I know. Then you look at it, and you're like, look what I was able to do. Like, cool. Like, I made 3 things that were both guessed and unguessable.
Yeah.
Like, that's just neat. Like, I don't know. Like, you walk away with a sense of creative self-satisfaction.
Yeah.
Which, board games don't often provide.
I think it's cool. And it's fun getting to stick arrows in things. Like, it's just weird and fun and quirky. I don't love the dragons. I know what they're trying to do. There's risk involved with rolling, and so spend your gems, right?
A dragon, I feel like, would have been.
Yeah. I liked it. But I did find myself, and maybe it's just end of the day, I'm tired. I am tired. But I just found myself, there were a couple moments where it's like, I have no idea what that is. And
it does require, that's the thing, like it's got a pretty strong deduction aspect to it, where you've got to really, exert yourself.
Yeah.
And it seems almost out of place with how mechanically simple and with, the, oh no, lose gives them points type thing, right?
Yeah. But, okay, now to Achse. I think, like, it's such a... it really, really gets at the heart of pick up and deliver, of go to this place, pick up whatever's there, deliver it to this other place. Like, I don't know how much more straightforward you could get. You could take out the auction thing, but the auction thing was interesting. Like I said, once the auctions were over, then it just felt like a roll and move, and that was a little less interesting.
I kind of like the pace of it though when we were at that point.
Yeah.
The pace was nice. But,
Yeah.
But yeah, it didn't.
And I wonder how they're going to solve the... Because you may be able to solve the die roll, the roll and move problem by having like a hand of cards or something that you have to manage your movement on or something. I don't know. I'm anxious to see how they handle it because I don't think they'll leave it as a roll and move. But who knows? But yeah, I
was really into the roadblocks, the construction zone thing. I kind of liked how that it was able to block roads off, but not like totally screw people over.
Yeah.
But
right. Yeah, because with the exception of Flensburg at the top there, like everything, there was another route that you wouldn't have to go too far. But yeah, in the event deck, we'll see what happens with that.
Yeah, they're only bad cards. Remember that.
But anyway, I thoroughly enjoyed it. I'd only played it one time before, but I really enjoyed the play of Alpha Achse. So I think they're two good games, but Alpha Achse is the one going forward. So.
See if I come back and play any more games.
Any other closing thoughts?
No.
Okay, well, you guys have a great week. We'll see you next Monday. Let's see, I had it rolling up there. What next week is? I should have it.
Manhattan against...
Oh, yeah, Manhattan, which I will have a lot to say about Manhattan. And Call My Bluff.
Is that Liar's Dice?
Liar's Dice. With one twist on it that I love that kind of makes it for me. Because there are lots of iteration, or
Yes.
kind of tweaks and versions of it. But I think there's a good reason why it won. And then Manhattan, yeah. Anyway, lots of good thoughts coming
Is that
from
part
those
of
games
round
next
2?
week.
Are those like previous winners?
No, so let's
Oh.
jump to the bracket. So match 10 is where we're at, and then match 13 is the last of the play-in round, and then in the first round there are. Let's see, like match 15 and 20 and 28. Those will both feature 2 new games, but all the other ones are games that won in the first round.
Yeah.
So we're getting there. We're cranking through them. So
I just want to mention that I appreciate the opportunity to come and play these. Thank you, John.
yeah,
As a board game connoisseur, I enjoy going back and trying these older games and appreciating them for what they brought to the hobby at the time. It's easy to get caught up in all the new hotness and what this game does and that game doesn't do, but then to go back and like see the roots and like see this is where board gaming came from.
yeah,
Right?
yeah. And I think there's no way to know or evaluate exactly how much influence these games have had, but I think it's easy to underestimate how much influence these games have had on designs that have come after them. So,
Yeah, I would never play these games otherwise, probably.
yeah. And we'll,
Like, I would have never had the opportunity to, really.
right. Yeah. Yeah. And we're going to run into duds, right? Or things that don't resonate with us, but that doesn't mean it's not a valuable experience to get that exposure to those ideas and kind of see what the zeitgeist was, and kind of helps you see where we're at right now, put things in context. But thanks for mentioning that.
Yeah.
All right, have a good one, and we will see you.
Bye.